Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living here in West Georgia, in Douglasville. We're happy to see you all. Please join us this morning for our meditation with Miss Nelda.
Good morning. Okay. And good morning again. So if you would, please join me in the morning meditation and gently close your eyes. Take in some deep, relaxing breaths and let go, allowing yourself to remember your body, mind, and spirit connection. As you do, relax all the muscles in your face. Just breathe, taking it down to your neck, shoulders, and torso, and feel yourself let go as you go down to your legs and down through your feet. The living spirit is right where I am, within, around, and through me. I am in spirit. Spirit is in me. Spirit knows in me. Spirit sees through me, thinks in my mind, acts through my act. Feel yourself go deeper into a state of relaxation. This well spring of life flowing up to me knows no obstruction, no congestion, no imperfection. There's a pattern of perfectness at the center of my being, a divine and heavenly pattern of wholeness. Every organ, action, and function of my being is spiritual. The spirit is perfect in every part of my being. Just breathe in the knowing. There is that within me which knows. I am not only with one power. This power is actually flowing through me now. I am not only unified with the divine presence around me. This presence is my presence. It is the presence of my real and true self. I am forever one with life. I live in peace, in joy, and in perfect life. Just take a few moments and enjoy being in the knowing. And as you bring yourself back into this room, gently open your eyes and wiggle your fingers and toes. And so it is.
So it is. Thank you, Nelda. Beautiful as always. Now, if you'd all would join us in doing our vision and our mission statement, please stand And let us read together our vision and mission statement along with the Declaration of Principles. Our mission statement. CSL West Georgia is a joyful global community where everyone belongs. Through our unique spiritual teachings, we provide a safe environment to experience compassionate living. Our Declaration of Principles. I believe there is one creative intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe my purpose is to allow this divine mind to express in, as, and through me. I know that this divine presence is a power for good, which responds to my conscious use to create a life filled with health, love, peace, and success in all things. I use it now, and I rejoice in it, and so it is.
And please remain standing while we sing I Remember Who I Am. I remember who I am. I remember who you are and who we are. It's pure spirit. I remember who I am. I remember who you are and who we are. It's pure spirit. We are life. We are light. We are love. We are joy. We are peace. We are wisdom and beautiful harmony. We are pure spirit. I remember who I am. I remember who you are and who we are. It's pure spirit. Magic, yeah, that's the magic. I remember who I am. Do you remember? I remember who you are and who we are. It's pure magic. So it is. Thank you.
Don't these ladies always bring pure magic to us?
We do. Thank you.
Beautiful.
We try.
Well, you do a good job trying. And the magic now is going to come from Chris. He's going to do our reading today.
He's so good at it.
Yay, Chris.
Come on, Chris. Woo!
Howdy.
Nice to be loved, huh?
Nice to be loved. It is. Oops, I forgot to put who wrote it. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's by Untethered Soul by Michael Singer.
There we go. To attain true inner freedom, you must be able to objectively watch your problems instead of being lost in them. No solution can possibly exist while you're lost in the energy of a problem. Everyone knows you can't deal well with a situation if you're getting anxious, scared, or angry about it. The first problem you have to deal with is your own reaction. You will not be able to solve anything outside until you own how the situation affects you inside. Problems are generally not what they appear to be. When you get clear enough, you will realize that the real problem is that there is something inside of you that can have a problem with almost anything. The first step is to deal with that part of you. This involves a change from outer solution consciousness to inner solution consciousness. You have to break the habit of thinking that your solution to your problems is to rearrange things outside. The only permanent solution to your problems is to go inside and let go of the part of you that seems to have so many problems with reality. Once you do that, you'll be clear enough to deal with what's left. And so it is.
And so it is. Whoa. We invite you to let the Spirit pour into you this morning.
In me, pour yourself into my heart. Wow, wonderful Spirit, pour yourself in me, pour yourself into my heart. Wow, wonderful Spirit, pour your joy in me. Pour your joy. Pour your joy into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit.
Sing along.
Pour your joy in me. Pour your joy into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit.
Shine your light, shine your light,
shine your light into my
shine your light.
Oh, wonderful Spirit,
Shine your light in
shine
me,
your light,
shine your light into my heart.
Whoa, wonderful Spirit.
Sing your song, sing your song. Oh,
wonderful Spirit.
sing your song,
Sing your song.
sing your song into my heart.
Whoa, wonderful Spirit.
Always feel the Spirit in this room. The Spirit of all of you. Dance and smile in me.
Dance and smile.
Dance and smile into my heart.
Whoa,
Wonderful Spirit. Dance and smile. Dance and smile.
smile into my heart.
Wonderful Spirit. Dance and smile.
Dance and smile into my heart. Whoa,
Wonderful Spirit. Wonderful Spirit. Wonderful Spirit. That was pretty. Very pretty. That's what we say down south.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
And guess where we are? We're down south and we're in Georgia. Thank you, ladies. Beautiful, purdy. This morning, our speaker sometimes I think needs no introduction. However, I have great pleasure in talking about her because she is very precious to us, as we all know. I don't know how, I think I've said this many, many times, but let's go over it again, everyone. For over 2 decades, she doesn't look it, Dorothea Gates has immersed herself in teaching, influenced by Paul Gagne and the philosophy of Ernest Holmes. She integrates prayer treatments into her client work, contributing to her lasting success. Dorothea actively participates in the Midweek Refresher Book Club, which we'll talk about later, offering support and fostering learning. Joining this community is encouraged. Just ask Dorothea. With 30 years of dedication to clairvoyant and intuitive teaching, Dorothea hosts a popular blog talk radio show called Insight Without Change is Meaningless, in which she also has a wonderful book. It engages listeners every Monday at 8 o'clock in the evening. She's authored 2 significant books and 10, which these are great, wisdom card decks, with 1 book currently in reprint highlighting the popularity. Additionally, Dorothea is a 10-year U.S. Navy veteran. Woohoo! And a former Toastmasters member. She's guided numerous individuals through challenging journeys, offering her wisdom card decks for purchase and display after her talk today. But just having her with us is such a pleasure. Please, everyone, welcome Dorothea Gates to our stage.
In addition, I get to have a prayer session every Monday with our dear practitioner, Shauna Kay. It is the highlight of my week. Oh, besides this community. Okay. Let us get quiet and know there is one spirit, one source of all, one mind, one power. It is in all things, it is in all places, and more. We can feel greater energy, and we know that there is something more going on into the world. So, whatever we know spirit is, we know that each one of us is created out of a manifestation, individualization of the one spirit, because each of us is a God being. So, whatever God is, we are. Life is good, and we are good. And we are here in the present mind, being reminded of that good. The message will give whoever needs to hear a message. Whoever needs to hear this message will hear the message as they need. I am happy and grateful for my presence here with this community, understanding and cooperating. I release these words so they will not return void. Okay. Hello, CSL West Georgia. Good morning. Once upon a time, there was a wise guru who lived atop a mountain. People from far and wide would climb the treacherous mountain to seek out his wisdom. One day, a young man arrived at the guru's doorstep seeking guidance. The young man asked the guru, "What is the secret of enlightenment? Tell me, guru, tell me." The guru smiled and replied, "Ah, my child, let me tell you a story." There was once a man who desperately wanted to find the key to happiness. He searched far and wide, seeking answers from wise sages and holy scriptures. Finally, after years of searching, he came across an old monk. This old monk promised to reveal the secrets. The young man was excited. You could see it in his eyes. What did the monk say? The guru chuckled and continued. The monk said, the key to happiness lies in this small wooden box. The young man puzzled and asked, what was in the box? The guru smiled and said, nothing. The monk handed the man an empty box and said, the secret to happiness is realizing that you already have everything you need. The young man pondered for a moment and then burst into laughter. He suddenly understood the profound wisdom behind the monk's words. And so, my friend, the moral of the story is that true happiness comes from within. We often search for external things to bring us joy, but the key to enlightenment lies in realizing we already possess everything we need to be happy. I hope this put a smile on your face. Today, I would like to draw your attention to a common phenomenon that often plagues our lives, the dangers of should've, could've, would've. These words, while seemingly innocuous, carry within them the weight of regret and missed opportunities. They represent the decision we wish we had made differently, the paths we wish we had taken, and the choices we wish we had embraced. However, by incorporating spiritual principles into our lives, we liberate ourselves from the clutches of these should've, would've, could've traps. These traps, and we'll find ourselves on a path towards fulfilling, regret-free existence. Regret is powerful. It's a powerful emotion that can haunt us for years, preventing us from fully embracing the present moment and moving forward. We often find ourselves caught in a cycle of self-blame and, of course, the dreaded what ifs, constantly replaying past events in our mind and pondering what we could have done differently. This annoying dwelling on the past, it robs us of joy and peace that can not be found in the present moment. It keeps us stuck in a state of stagnation and prevents us from embracing new opportunities. There are many twists and turns on the road called life. You'll be on many different paths. These paths are crazy, unusual if they're not your own, and if you follow the paths of other people. Your path, though, is very unique. It's pretty easy, and it unfolds effortlessly. It unfolds naturally. Opportunities seem to come easy and quickly, and the right people to meet always comes along. This path is effortless because it's your path. When you're on the path of others, it doesn't unfold as naturally. It's not as easily. You're constantly questioning, did you make the right decision? What is my next step? How come my outcome doesn't look like their outcome? What am I doing wrong? I should have started from a different angle. I would have done it that way had I known. I could have been just as great. I could have done it that way. I don't understand why this is so hard. It should come easier to me. I don't know why this relationship didn't work. I should have worked harder. I should have gone out of town like I thought. I should have went to that party. I should have applied for that job. Now ABC has the job. I should have. I would have. I could have. I should. This does plague us in our quiet moments. This happens all the time. When you are not in alignment, and we know this, when you are not in alignment of who you are, when you are not connecting to the divine, you are not in alignment. The dangers of should have, could have, and would have lie in their ability to trap us into a mindset of regret and self-doubt. These words reflect missed and unrealized opportunities and potentials, creating a sense of dissatisfaction and a longing within us. They remind us of a path we did not take, the risk we did not embrace, and the dreams we did not pursue. However, dwelling on these regrets only serves to perpetuate a cycle of negativity and self-criticism. But by incorporating spiritual principles into our lives, we can break free from the grip of regret and embrace a more empowering mindset. Spirituality teaches us to focus on the present moment, to accept what has already transpired, and to find gratitude for the lessons learned. It encourages us to view life's challenges and opportunities for growth and transformation. By shifting our perspective from what could have been to what can be, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and a more positive outlook. Science of mind is a mental science. We all know that. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Neither does it promise something for nothing. It does, however, promise the one who will comply with its teaching that he or she shall be able to bring into their lives and their experience greater possibilities and happier conditions. One crucial spiritual principle that can help us avoid the should have, could have, would have traps is that of surrendering, we don't like that word, to divine guidance. Surrendering to divine guidance. When we surrender our ego-driven desires and trust in a higher power, we are guided towards the paths that are meant for us. By relinquishing our need for control and accepting that there is a greater plan at play, we can find solace in knowing that everything happens for a reason. Everything. This surrender allows us to let go of regrets, embrace the present moment, and with a sense of peace, go into acceptance. Peace. Peace. Oh, that sounds so good. Another spiritual principle that can liberate us from the dangers of regret is that of forgiveness. Ooh, that forgiveness. That is something. By forgiving ourselves first and others for past mistakes, we release the burdens of guilt and resentment that weigh us down. Forgiveness is not about condoning the actions or the decisions that led to the regret. We know that. Rather, it is about freeing ourselves from the emotional baggage that keeps us stuck in the past. Through forgiveness, we can find healing and we can reclaim our power and we can create a more fulfilling future. Furthermore, practicing mindfulness can help us break free from the should have, could have, would have traps. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present. Let me say that again. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present. I feel like I'm in first grade play. And by cultivating mindfulness, we can develop a heightened awareness of our thoughts and emotions, allowing us to observe the regrets and self critical thoughts that arise. Through this awareness, we can choose to let go. I wish I had one of those balloons to let go. Let go of these negative patterns of thinking and redirect our focus towards the present moment. And then the opportunities it holds. The opportunities it holds. Practicing mindfulness, embracing gratitude is powerful too. It's powerful. It's a powerful antidote. It's a powerful antidote to the should have, could have, would have mentality. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, allowing us to appreciate the blessings and opportunities that surrounds us. By cultivating a grateful mindset, we can find contentment in the present moment and recognize the abundance that exists in our lives. This shift in perspective helps us let go of regrets and appreciate the choices we have made, knowing that each decision has led us to where we are today. It's not easy, but when you put it together in mindfulness, it becomes repetitive. Repetition is not a bad word, ladies and gentlemen. So, there are 10 types of ways that you can move into gratitude, mindfulness, forgiveness, spiritual principles. And one of the ways is perspective shift. Perspective shift. Spiritual principles encourage us to shift our perspective and view life's challenges and regrets as opportunities for growth and learning. Instead of dwelling on the could have been, we are encouraged to embrace the present moment and find gratitude in the lessons learned. This shift is perspective allows us to see regrets as stepping stones and as a journey of open door roadblocks. When you shift perspective and you're on this journey, you're obviously seeing and being present with the moment. The roadblocks push away. Surrender and trust. Surrender and trust. Spiritual principles teach us to surrender our ego-driven desires and trust in the higher power of divine guidance. By relinquishing our need to control and accepting that there is a greater plan at play, we can find solace in knowing that everything happens for a reason. This surrender allows us to let go of the regrets and trust the path that we're on, which gives us personal growth and evolution. Forgiveness, I can't say these words enough. One essential spiritual principle is forgiveness, both towards ourselves, then towards others. By forgiving ourselves for past mistakes and letting go of self-blame, we release the burdens of guilt, shame, that's a biggie, that keeps us stuck in a cycle of regret. Forgiveness is not about condoning past actions, but about freeing ourselves from emotional baggage that hinders our progress. You may be hearing me be repetitive, not a bad word. It allows us to move forward with a light heart and renewed self-compassion, because we do need to be compassionate with ourselves. It's so important. Mindfulness. Incorporating mindfulness practices helps us develop a heightened awareness of our thoughts and emotions. By practicing mindfulness, we can observe the regrets. We observe them. The self-critical thoughts, we observe them as they arise without judgment or attachment. This awareness gives us the opportunity to consciously choose to let go of these negative patterns and thinkings and redirect our focus towards the present moment. Mindfulness helps us break free from the grips, it had me by the throat, by the grips of regret, by anchoring us into the here and now. Into the here and now. We stay present. We can't get enough of gratitude. It's really the magic. Gratitude. Embracing gratitude is a transformative spiritual practice that shifts our focus from the should-haves, would-haves, could-haves. By cultivating a grateful mindset, we can find contentment in the present moment, and we can recognize our blessings and our opportunities that already surrounds us. Gratitude helps us let go of regrets by acknowledging the choices we have made and appreciating the journey that has led us to where we are today. It fosters a sense of acceptance. It fosters a sense of fulfillment, counteracting the feelings of regret and longing. Self-reflection. Spiritual principles encourage self-reflection and introspection. By taking the time to reflect on our past actions and choices, we can gain valuable insights into the patterns of behavior and identity and identify the areas for growth. Self-reflections allow us to understand the root causes of our regrets and make us understand that conscious changes to avoid repeating these mistakes in the future. It helps us to develop self-awareness, and it empowers us to take responsibility for our action. Number 7, trusting divine timing. That is the kicker. It's not your time. It's not my time. It's divine time. When is it going to happen? Incorporating spiritual principles to remind us of the concept of divine timing. Sometimes regrets stem from feeling that we've missed out on a certain opportunity or that things didn't happen as we hoped or expected. Usually is not the case. usually is not the case. Okay, my fingers. Okay, so when we let go when we let go of timing and move into divine timing, there's a natural rhythm to life. There's a natural flow to life. But you can't feel that flow when you're bogged down in the rat race, when you're bogged down in the collective. You can't feel the flow. But when you're by yourself, it feels like a light bulb went off. Cultivating compassion, number 8. Compassion. Spiritual principles emphasize the importance of compassion. It is so important for us to love and be compassionate to ourselves. By cultivating self compassion, we can soften the harsh self judgment that often accompanies regret. Ooh, that's self judgment. Instead of berating ourselves for past mistakes, we can offer kindness and understanding, recognizing that we are human and we are prone to errors. This compassion extends to others as well, not just ourselves, to others. As we learn to forgive and empathize with those who may have contributed to our regrets, compassion helps us release the negative emotions associated with regret and foster a sense of healing and understanding. Compassion is a biggie, especially for self. Not talking mean to yourself. Letting go of attachments in this world of consumerism. Spiritual principles teach us the art of detachment and letting go. Regrets often arise from our attachments to specific outcomes or expectations. By practicing detachment, we loosen our grip on the past and we release emotional attachments to regret. We learn to accept what has happened and we embrace the present moment without being weighed down by past choices, missed opportunities. Letting go allows us to create a space for new experiences and possibilities. These new experiences, as they enter our lives, gives us greater depth, greater understanding, greater fulfillment. Finding purpose. Wow. What is our mission? What is your mission? Finding purpose and meaning in your life. Incorporating spiritual principles help us connect with a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. When we align our actions and our values and live in accordance with spiritual beliefs, regrets, should have, could have, would have, lose their grip on us. By living authentically in alignment with our true selves, we can find fulfillment and a sense of purpose that will transcend regrets. This sense of purpose gives us motivation, inspiration to move forward and create a life that is meaningful and regretful. That is such a biggie. Allowing spiritual principles into our lives. Allowing spiritual principles into our lives is a personal journey that can bring profound transformation and freedom from the traps of the would have, could have, should have regrets. It invites us to cultivate self-awareness, embrace forgiveness and compassion, and trust in the greater plan of our universe. Our universe, so huge. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can navigate regrets with grace and peace and contentment in the present moment. We can now break free from the traps of the should have, would have, could have by fostering positive mindset. A positive mindset. A positive mindset that cultivates self-compassion and embracing the present moment once again. Spiritual tools provide the guidance needed to navigate life's challenges with grace, acceptance, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling, regret-free existence. In conclusion, the dangers of should have, could have, would have, lie in their ability to trap us in a cycle of regret, self-doubt, fear, and disbelief. However, by incorporating spiritual principles into our lives, we can break free from these traps and find a path towards a more fulfilling, loving existence. Through surrender, forgiveness, mindfulness, and gratitude, we can release the burdens of the past and embrace the present moment with a sense of peace, a sense of acceptance. So let us strive to live a life that is free from regret of the should haves, could have, would haves, and instead embrace the possibilities and opportunities that lie before us. This is my talk. Thank you. And would you, let's breathe it out. Let's breathe it out. Let's breathe in that compassion. Let's breathe in those spiritual principles of gratitude and love and understanding and being gentle with ourselves. Let's deeply breathe those principles in. And we can relax knowing that we are better connecting with one another and we are better connecting in this wonderful community. And I am happy that I'm a part of this wonderful community, knowing that the blessings we have here today in this right and perfect, regret-free moment, we are rich with health, we are rich with love, we are rich with community, and we are rich with prosperity. I release these words into the atmosphere, and so it is.
So it is. Oh, thank you. That was a wonderful talk. I have a song for you this morning that I wrote recently, and I just recorded it. And I was inspired by taking care of my husband who has dementia. Because like we were saying, I don't want to have any regrets. And I chose a path that I thought I'd never walk down, but I'm doing it. And by doing it, I realized that I can do anything.
I don't know where she.
Here it comes. I think. I can do anything I can go anywhere. 'Cause if not me, then who? Hard things I never dreamed that I could ever do fall into place with my love's grace. I wanted someone else to walk down those dark, rocky roads and do the things I could never do. And then I asked myself, if not me, then who will bring the love? If not me, then who? I talk that talk, and I walk that walk. When spirit calls, I show up. And when it hurts to love, that's when I love more. And when I lose, I try again. 'Cause if not me, then who will heal the world? If not me, then who? And I can do anything. I can do anything. I can go anywhere. Let the Spirit be my guide. I put aside my fears and go light the darkness and bring healing to this world. And I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere. Call on me anytime. I let the Spirit show my way. I let compassion lead me to the ones who need me. Show the world our healing way. 'Cause if not me, then who will sing the songs? If not me, then who? And when we're asked, if not me, then who will bring the love? And if not me, then who will sing the songs? And if not me, then who will heal the world? If not me, then who? If not me, then who? When we're asked to face something we never could, you know we do it anyway. And we are changed for the better. We're changed for forever. And we can face whatever comes our way. We talk that talk, and now we walk that walk. When spirit calls, we show up. And when it hurts to love, that's when we love more. And when we lose, we try again. 'Cause if not us, then who will bring the love? If not us, then who? I can do anything. We can do anything. We can go anywhere. We let spirit show the way. Let my compassion lead me to the ones who need me, to show the world a loving way. If not us, then who will bring the love? If not us, then who will heal the world? If not us, then who? If not us, then who? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Now, aren't we grateful?
Yes, we are grateful.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That's her brand new song. And we are so grateful.
And I'm so grateful to be here.
And this morning, let's all talk about our conscious giving. We are grateful to be here. Let's be grateful that we are able to give. Money is a spiritual activity. Spiritual giving is an opportunity to express our gratitude and open our consciousness to receive greater abundance. It is the practice of participating in the circulation of universal good. We have 3 ways to give here at CSL West Georgia. You can put cash or a check in the envelope that's found in your bulletin. You can donate online by accessing your personal Breeze account using the Breeze mobile app on your phone. You can also donate electronically with your phone by using the information found in the back of the bulletin. This information is also being placed in the chat window for our online viewers. If you donate online, either using your phone or your Breeze account, please put an online giving card in the collection plate to acknowledge your contribution. If you did not pick one up at the door, you can get one from the usher. Now, please, as one consciousness for prosperity, let us say together, freely I give with a feeling of abundance, knowing that my gift blesses others and myself as well.
Freely I give, freely I give, giving from my heart and from my soul. Freely I give, freely I give, and the gifts come back to me tenfold. Lovingly I give, lovingly I give, giving from my heart and from my soul. Lovingly I give, lovingly I give, and the gifts come back to me tenfold. And the gifts come back to me tenfold.
And together we say, I am grateful for the divine givingness circulating abundantly through my life, our community, and our world. I got too many things going on up here, guys.
You got
Just flipping and flopping all the way through the book. Our guest speaker for next week won't be a speaker. It's going to be a singer, and it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be Nelta and Emily, who are not here today. They're going to do a beautiful, beautiful Easter service for us with a sound bath. If you have not ever participated and had one that you have gone to, please do not miss it. It is absolutely beautiful. And we are thrilled that you girls are going to do this for us again. They did it last year for us, and it was a fabulous, fabulous service. So we are delighted that they're going to be here. So do not miss it. Crystal bowls, meditation, beautiful. I could go on and on. This morning, I'd like to have Lily come up for a moment. Lily has something she'd like to share with us this morning before I go on with the rest of the announcements.
Good morning.
Yay, Lily.
Good morning, everyone. I wanted to share, ask the community if they would like to participate in this. This is the lovely book that Sandy made for the anniversary, and everybody knows what this book is because everybody's seen it. I visited Lois, and I brought this book to her, and we went through it, and she was so excited, and she really loved it. And so I just had an idea that I was going to ask the community if they would like to, maybe we can give this book to make a gift of it to Dawn.
Yeah.
And maybe if everyone would like to write maybe something. I mean, it doesn't have to, because it's doesn't have, but just any, and I know she would appreciate it. And when she looks through the book and she sees all the beautiful comments from everyone, I think and the pictures and everything, I think she would like that. So I'm going to just put it on the table here, and I'm going to some pens so you can just, thank you.
Thank you, Lily.
Thank you, Lily. I think that's a lovely idea. When I had those made, I didn't think that I would be giving them to just Dawn. I had one made for us and for Lois. So I'm delighted that we're going to be able to share them. Onward with the rest of our announcements. I've got books up here I want to share with everyone. As you all know, I don't know if you all know, but we do have a midweek refresher meeting that we enjoy here in our building. And it starts a new book this week. It's called Your Mind Can Heal You. It's a classic in healing from Frederick Bales, and he's the author that we just finished a book on. So we meet here at 7:30 in this room, and if you need to be online, go online, but we need to let Dorothea know because she's the one that does the Zooming. So please join us, and then we'll have a book on forgiveness after that. We've heard a lot about forgiveness in here the last few weeks, haven't we? So I think that apparently is something that we need to hear about. So that one will come up once this one is done. But this is a wonderful book. This is mine. Mine's old. I got it at a thrift store and it's all written up, but I'll tell you, great book because it is absolutely true. Books from our library. We have, this morning, I was sitting here listening to that beautiful, beautiful talk. Dorothea was fabulous, fabulous. And those who are maybe not as in depth with all of this teaching as Dorothea, we have some books in our library. And one is called What Religious Science Teaches. It's a New Thought primer, and it's by Ernest Holmes. It's small, but it helps anybody that has not had the in-depth teaching. It gets you started in a very, very simple, easy, but in-depth way. And then how to use the science of mind. And we can always pick up on Ernest Holmes in any way. So both of these are available, y'all. So see us afterwards if you're interested. We do have them for you. Let's see, those were the big things on my list. Is there anything? No? I've covered it all. All right. By the way, Shauna is here today. Shauna Kay is our wonderful spiritual practitioner. And if any of you would like prayer support, please see her after the service, and you can use the privacy of the office for a prayer treatment. Also, we have prayer cards over here on the table by Ronnie, by the lights, and there's a box. So if you need a treatment and you prefer to do it that way, you can write it out, and Sean will be happy to take it and help you. We also have good news on Ken. Ken, as you all know, fell last week. Ken came home on Wednesday from the hospital, did not have to undergo surgery. And so, yay. So I'm sure we'll see him back very soon. And I talked to Mike, and Mike is in rehab in Florida. He did have to have it. He broke his pelvis in the accident. So he's had his pelvis wired together. So he is in recovery down there. He'll be in rehab for about a month or so. So please keep them all in your prayers as we go forward. And if we have any visitors with us today for the first time, please raise your hand and Ronnie can come and bring you a packet. And remember, we are on social media, y'all. We are so upscale. We're on YouTube and all that good stuff. So don't miss it. And I was thinking this morning, we've recorded this on YouTube, and I suggest all of you go back and listen with intent and with purpose to what Dorothea gave us today. It was absolutely wonderful. And listen to it over and over and over. Pick up some books, read, get into the mindfulness of what Ernest Holmes teaches. Please, all right? Just a little word from me who has read everything and can never get enough. All right, y'all, let us do our closing affirmation together. And please stand if you would. We go forth today knowing that we are God's blessing in the world. Only good comes from us. Only good comes to us. And so it is. And join us afterwards so we can all hold hands and sing the peace song together.
Right now. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With spirit and freedom, united are we. Let us walk with each other. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step